It's a short one, and then we'll get into back into some more commentary. And if we want to do more spookies later, we'll do some SCP stuff because I've been getting back into it. Honestly, I've been falling back into it. I've been checking out some brutally stuff.
Spooks, and today we'll take a look at
Sir
7
Spooks.
scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said,
Alright, cool.
let's
Audio's
begin.
good.
The first video we'll be looking at today comes to us from a TikTok user known as King Lavender, and showcases a piece of home surveillance camera footage that'll surely chill your bones. In the clip, King Lavender writes that he was staying in a hotel waiting for the power to turn back on after the devastating Hurricane Milton, which unfortunately caused it to go out. King Lavender says that he managed to capture something quite interesting overnight when the power eventually did turn back on. Take a look and see what happens.
Okay, so this is immediately after. What'd you get drunk?
Did you see it? Some kind of a strange humanoid creature.
Did I see? Did you see it? I guess I freaking saw it. Look at it.
Behind the counter desk. Is it possible that this creepy entity was a result of Hurricane Milton? Did the powerful storm blow this creature inward? King Lavender says that he is
A creature? That's so rude. It's the neighborhood crackhead. Could you stop calling him a creature?
absolutely no idea what in the world this thing could be.
It's a crackhead. I get that it's fugly, but it's obviously in pain. I mean,
But
he's
it's
obviously in pain.
obviously
She, I don't know.
freaking out quite a
Listen.
bit. Could this simply be a hoax? If you guys have any theories, be sure to put them in the comments below.
I mean, if it's a hoax, I mean, unless it's an insurance fraud. Bro, his neighbor just like flew through his window and bro really said it's a ghost. It's like, no, fool, help me! Ah, my back!
If you've seen hundreds of Bigfoot videos throughout your time, you probably know that a lot of the alleged Bigfoot sighting videos typically show the hairy creature wandering around through a forest, and that's it.
Yeah, but didn't they like fully confirm the costume? At least for the original Bigfoot one, they fully confirmed that it was a costume for the first one.
However, this next video that we'll be taking a look at is quite different from the rest. It comes to us from Reddit by a user known as Celis Ideal Fix 9257 and showcases a handheld piece of footage that was taken by a man who was simply enjoying a day out in the woods. As you can
Well, I already don't believe that. Like, who the hell likes going out in nature? What the frick?
expect though, this
Outside?
ordinary day takes an extremely strange turn when all of a sudden this happens.
Like where those things are at, with the things that like carry the lights, and like the wires and stuff. What are they called? Trees? Well, that's an orangutan.
The footage in question seems to showcase a Sasquatch sitting down against a tree and trying to...
I mean, best case scenario. Yeah, that looks fake as hell. Yeah, it's fake. It's fake. Yeah. Okay, so I know it's real difficult. Its mouth literally never moves. Its lips never move at all. And I don't care what kind of a creature or animal you are, you're not constantly like this. You're not constantly hanging like, do you eat food like this? Is that how you eat all your food? You eat your grass like that? First of all, what the hell eats leaves? What the hell is it eating? Bro really ripped whatever the hell grass he saw, like, lying next to him, and it's like, yeah, this is what a Bigfoot would eat. Yeah, his teeth literally never move. They're always constantly like this. He literally never stops doing this. Look at his face, it's always like this. The entire time.
When all of
It's
a sudden,
ridiculous.
this happens.
It's not even a good fake. And look, we're gonna frame by frame it, just so y'all know I'm not. Look at his teeth. You could already see his pearly whites right there. Right there, look right there. White, perfectly white teeth, by the way. I've never freaking seen a freaking creature with like perfectly, just genuinely perfect white teeth like that. They're normally yellow as hell.
It isn't able to get much food.
Yeah, and of course that's why he immediately turns the camera. You can see the eyelids never move, the freaking nose never move, like nothing about it ever, like, it's a mask. It's obviously a mask. Damn, no, I don't. We gotta get to one that's not zoomed in.
Eaten as it quickly realizes that it's being filmed, which in turn causes the videographer to run away.
Literally does not. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. You can see them pearly whites. Oh, look how pretty they are. Never freaking moves its lips. Nothing. Its eyes are fake as hell. No, it's entirely. It's just bad. It's a bad fake. No, done. Sorry, I watch way too many Bigfoot videos. I'm not falling for this one.
Recording. It's an interesting video
play
to
Monkey,
watch
Monkey,
because I
Monkey.
don't think I've ever seen a Bigfoot sighting video in my life in which it.
You said that's an ugly
shows
monkey
it
right there. Yeah. That's not a monkey. That's a fake. That's a costume. Real monkeys are way prettier
What do you
than
guys
that.
think is going on here? Is this legitimate Bigfoot footage, or is this something else entirely different?
No, that's fake.
Here?
That's fake as heck.
Obviously, this could be a clever hoax, simply showcasing some guy in a costume.
Yeah, I wouldn't say clever. It's definitely a hoax. I just wouldn't say clever.
But let me know what you guys think.
Redeem a hydrate. Oh, hold on, I need water. I got some. I got you. This was for you.
UFO subreddit, a user known as AltKeyBlade.
You can't see it because I'm a freaking anime, but you know.
Fascinating piece of footage that has taken the community by storm with talk and speculation.
B-shaped one now?
Writes, posted a highly fascinating piece of footage that has taken the community by storm with talk and speculation. The user writes, quote, I was originally looking up and laying on the ground that night on my back. I was messing with camera exposure to see if I could find the North Star in the nasty smog-lit sky of LA. I noticed I barely see stars as per usual. Eventually, I got the exposure just right to see stars. Then out of the corner of my eyes, I saw something not normal zipping super fast out of frame. I held my record button and prayed I caught it flying by. It seriously was traveling so fast. This made my year. End quote.
That's a freaking airplane.
In and out.
Yeah. That's like an airplane above the clouds or something.
Update video that was posted to TikTok by the videographer, he states that
yeah, it's very obvious that that's like the little lights on the plane. They have a bunch of lights so you can tell. Like it's in LA, it's an airport. It's constantly flights happening.
The clip was filmed.
You can even see it's the freaking shape of a freaking plane, the wingspan to the nose.
Halloween night at around 7 p.m., which is when he saw a strange floating object in the sky, which he describes as looking like a flying Dorito. One commenter shared having seen an exact replica of this object. Quote, our whole family saw one of these about 10 years ago. We were heading home south on State Route 23.
Well, so far it's only been both of the two videos we've seen so far were more funny than scary, but you know.
Leaving Columbus, Ohio, and one came low and slow right over the highway. This was probably between 10 and 12 a.m. I mean, it was probably no more than a couple hundred feet off ground. You could see the lights, and like my kid said the other night when it was brought up, it was like all the piping and interior components were showing along the bottom, like panels were missing. End quote. The description of
Yeah, that sounds to me like the wheels are open and popping out, like it's ready to land. It sounds to me like an airplane, bro.
the piping and interior components showing on the bottom aligns itself with countless other alleged UFO sightings of the past many decades.
Does it? How many UFOs have pipes sticking out the bottom? I feel like if you have pipes, you'd cover it up or something, don't you think?
Could this be a specific kind of craft controlled by an alien race? Or is this something else entirely? What do you guys make of this interesting footage?
It looks
Do you
like a
think
plane.
that the uploader really
The more I look at it, the more convinced I am that it's a plane. Like, even the lights are flashing the same way that an airplane would.
captured authentic footage of a UFO, or was it something else that isn't as fascinating? Let me know as always.
Pretty obviously a plane. And to me, as someone who lives here in LA and constantly sees them.
This video from TikTok user Maggie seems to start off fairly simple as we see Maggie getting ready to do a photo
We were doing the ghost photo shoot in the the forest south of Amsterdam, when something super creepy happens.
shoot
Man
in
starts
the woods
screaming.
in the Netherlands with her adorable pet dog. The two
look at
seem
the
like they're
doggo,
all
though.
happy and eager to get started, but that all changes within a few moments.
Oh, was she gonna do a photo shoot of the dog as a ghost?
Oh my god.
Oh, no, okay. Flat out? Now that one... That was kind of terrifying. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit scary.
Holy shit. Is he okay?
I hope so. That one genuinely freaking sounds scary. Hey, Hopefully Monkey, welcome. Welcome back.
Are you okay?
I'd say no. I feel like no. Do you have to? If you have to add, like that, did that sound like unless he's just shouting out like like I'm having a great time. Oh boy, how amazing! I don't think that's gonna be
Out
quite
of
how
nowhere,
it
an
happens.
extremely frightening and shockingly loud screaming noise can be heard coming from somewhere within the forest. Maggie and her dog can be seen looking around with anxious expressions on their faces, and for good reason.
Yo, the doggo though is like, that's a really good boy. Like he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna stick with you, girl. I'm not trying to go get eaten by a
People in
skinwalker.
the comments think that this might just be a fox screaming, but the scream seems to be far too deep-pitched to be that of a fox. To myself and other commenters, this sounds like something else, perhaps a man, screaming in the forest.
It could be a man. I've also seen mountain lions or cougars that will try to mimic injured people or people in danger. It's incredibly terrifying how accurate it actually sounds like a real person. Genuinely scary how it genuinely sounds like a real person. Like they can even mimic like the sounds of babies crying. So it could be that. It could have been trying to lure the dog or lure the lady.
Is this
Some kind of,
someone
like,
in
predator,
pain
eh?
and in need of help? Unfortunately, we will never
Or it could be like a Texas Chainsaw style, like somebody's getting eaten by a cannibal right now.
know. It might not even be a man after all. It could be some sort of otherworldly being for all we know. One thing's for sure.
It's like when the doctor
Maggie
asks,
is
"Are you
definitely
good
going to be on
today?"
edge
It's like,
every
"Yeah,
single
doc."
time she takes the dog for a walk.
Actually, I just wanted to
foreseeable
look at your
future.
face today. I couldn't go another week without it.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Daviela Munoz posted a video that shows a toy shelf inside of a child's bedroom. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary at first, as Daviela pans the camera around and showcases all of the different toys that the room holds. While a lot of the toys look cute and fun to play with for a child, There is one toy in particular that, as you'll see in just a moment, stands out like a sore thumb, and not in a good way. Watch this.
Cállate, pues, hija, para ver qué onda. Mira, ahí está. Mira, que se fue una pata. A ver, mira, espérate, porque...
¿Dónde está?
Pero mira, no sé. A ver.
Now you got some kind of rat.
¿Qué?
For some strange and unsettling reason, this toy right here seems to be moving all on its own. Amazingly, Daviella sounds more amused than frightened in the video, something that a lot of us would not be, especially in the heat of the moment. In this follow-up video
it feels to me like you got an animal in there
we
just like
don't
moving
see
stuff
any
around.
additional movement from the toy, but she gives us a good look at the shelf in which the toy was on, just to further prove that she was not pulling any sort of strings and that there was absolutely no trickery involved. Whoever the kid is that these toys belong to might just have a phobia of dolls from here on out. In February of 2021, a man named Joshua Dean posted a video to his TikTok account that has taken the internet by frenzy, with people trying to figure out what exactly happened in the eerie clip. The video in question showcases home security camera footage inside Joshua's house. This particular camera is positioned to be in his young daughter's room, to monitor her activity during the night. For the first few seconds of the clip, the daughter can be seen sleeping safely and soundly, but that all changes rather quickly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a good 5 seconds there where I thought this was the baby. And this was the doll. I'm like, what irresponsible parents just sort of threw a child face down like an infant like that? Oh, this is the child. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, we're good.
Have a look and see for yourself.
I fully thought it was this one, just face pumped. Did that turn on the TV? Nah, that's terrifying. That one's
Out of
actually
nowhere,
genuinely scary.
The young girl can be seen getting pulled under the bed by an unseen force. According to Joshua, he says that his wife believes that their daughter was perhaps simply crawling, but Joshua adamantly disagrees with her, stating that she was clearly being pulled by something. Do you agree with Joshua, or do you agree with his wife? There's clearly something odd going on here. If she was being pulled by an unseen force, what could it have possibly wanted with her? Let's hope that something like this never happens to her again. This footage also shows exactly why it's important to have security cameras.
Real quick, Flame Monkey, I have to time you out. Who the hell starts off the conversation with, are there any moderators here? And then immediately he goes to I want to ask you a question. No, I'm gonna time you out just out of principle. I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Set up.
So you're getting a timeout. And a ban if you don't behave.
On June 5th, 2010, a YouTuber by the name of
Alright,
LeBron Who
good.
422 posted a video to his account.
Like, I
in
don't
which
know,
he and
I
his
just
friends
that's
were
like
simply hanging out
not
inside
the
of
way to
the
start a
upstairs
conversation.
basement for the last night before moving.
Weird. That's just
The
a
group of-
weird. That's just an absolute nightmare. That is the most nightmare fuel way you could possibly start a conversation to a Twitch streamer. Are there moderators here? Then can I ask you a question? No. You could get timed out.
friends probably thought that they were going to have an extremely fun night filled with food, partying, games, and conversation. But unfortunately for them,
Like, that is
it turned into a
suspicious,
living
suspicious.
nightmare. In the video, we watch the friends talking with one another.
What is this
when one of
question,
the
and why do you
guys,
not,
Kyle,
why do you, like...
goes to look inside of a room. The uploader asks Kyle what he's doing.
To my mods, Mr. Gamer if you're here, or to Burrito if you're here, or to Chaos, keep an eye on that account. He says anything out of line,
in
ban
the
it.
room, at which point he responds by saying that he thought he saw a mouse in the room and was simply going to investigate. Take a look and see what happens.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to.
Stacko, what are you doing over
Like,
there?
I'm not saying he can't, like, you know...
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'll even allow you to clown on me, talk trash, talk smack to me, and all that stuff. That's totally fine. It just sounded like whatever the hell you were about to do was gonna be, like, a problem. I don't know what.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not staying
Turn the
with
lights
the
on.
mouse. Turn the lights on. Found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's dark. I don't know where it's. I can't
Nah,
find
there's
it.
a person behind you, bro.
I know. I'm gonna just have to.
Stacko, what are you doing over there?
Dude, I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
So, I feel like this is fake, because first of all, who the hell just stands in the dark room like that? Who stands in the front at the doorway like that? Like, you feel me? That feels too staged.
I can't find
Turn
it.
the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not staying
Turn
with
the
the
lights on.
mouse. Turn the lights on. I'm not staying
I
with
will
the
do it.
mouse.
I'll do it.
I can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there. I
No, there's
saw.
not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
If you look just carefully enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of creepy creature lurking right behind Kyle in the door frame. Something that
Yeah,
nobody in the
I'm
group
sorry.
noticed until
Way
they
too
were
staged.
situated in the new
Way,
house.
way too staged.
I can't even begin to imagine just how terrifying it would be to review a piece of footage I recorded only to find out there was something otherworldly in it. Let's hope that this creature didn't follow these guys out of the house. And that was 7 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary
I'll
content.
be okay.
My name is...
Yeah, I mean, there were one. The first two were pretty funny. The rat one was like, all right. Well, it wasn't a rat. I wouldn't know if it was a rat, right? It could have been a plushie. But the freaking this last one was, I feel like, was fake. But I for sure, like this one. This one's creepy. That one's scary. Like that one's kind of like maybe I'm just getting triggered. This one, I'm convinced was a freaking mountain lion. I don't know. That could have been something. I don't know. It was either somebody getting like legit Texas Chainsaw Massacred, or it was some kind of an animal. I'm actually not sure.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to.
Stacko, what are you doing over there?
Dude, I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's dark. I don't know where it's. I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not staying
Turn
with
the
the
lights
mouse. Turn the lights on. I'm not staying
I
with
will
the
do
mouse.
it.
It's
I'll
too
do it.
I
staged.
don't see anything.
Like who stands like that? Who stands like that in the doorway?
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there. I
No, there's
saw.
not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
Mouse. Turn the dark. I don't know where. I think I found a mouse in here somewhere.
You know what I mean? Like who does that? Like I feel like if I was gonna tell you about a freaking animal, I'd just like walk out the room
Dude.
and just be like, "Yo, there's a freaking rat in there." Like I wouldn't hang out in there like that.
Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not staying with the mouse. Turn the lights on.
Too staged. Too staged. But it was good. Great video.
I will
I loved
do
it.
I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there. I
No, there's
saw.
not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
If you look just carefully enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of creepy creature lurking right behind Kyle in the door frame. Something that nobody in the group noticed until they were situated in the new house. I can't even begin to imagine just how terrifying it would be to review a piece of footage I recorded only to find out there was something otherworldly in it. Let's hope that this creature...
Nah, I don't believe it. At least not this one. The other ones were pretty freaking terrifying, though. Alright, Please be sure to go drop a like, go drop a sub to Sir Spooks. What an amazing freaking video, as always. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Saru!